crochet friends, how do you do? Summer is coming finally. So today I will teach you how to crochet a shoulder bag like that. This bag is really very comfortable and also very easy to do. I invented this stitch that I named Shabby Chic stitch. I will explain you it step by step. And this bag is very nice and amazing because you can use any kind of cotton yarn you have at home. So it's a very normal, usual yarn. You can also use wool or acrylic if you like. So whatever you have at home. I show you that you can open it with this button, and then we have this very comfortable opening and internal lining. I used for this lining a makeup pochette that I had at home, so even though you are not able to sew, you can have the perfect lining for your shoulder bag. And then also the shoulder, this bag holder is made with cotton yarn. So if you are ready, I will teach you step by step how to crochet this shoulder bag. Okay, for this project I'm using two skeins of this cotton yarn. One skein is 150 grams, so totally about 300 cotton yarn to be worked with a E crochet hook, 3.5 millimeters. Okay, my friends, in this video I would like to explain you how to crochet a bag starting from the internal lining. So starting from a lining like that. You see? This is complete. I just have to prepare the external bag for this internal lining. So you should start with a foundation chain which is long enough like the bottom of this lining. I have just 1 centimeter here and here left, okay? This will be more or less the length I need for my foundation chain. Foundation chain you have to do must fit to the internal lining, but must also be a multiple of 3. When your foundation chain is ready for the correct length you need, additional chain 1 to start. Now enter into the second chain from the hook and do 1 and 2 single crochet. Okay? Now into the next stitch, 1 single crochet, into the next one, 1 single crochet. Keep working, doing 1 single crochet in each one of the next chain to the end of this row. I am at the end of my foundation chain. you see that I have left only one chain, just one. Now I have to turn because I have to work also on the other side of my foundation chain. That's why I'm doing now in this last chain 4 single crochet so that I can turn to the other side. Insert your hook into the last chain and do 1 single crochet. Now enter again, do second single crochet, enter again and do third single crochet, enter again and do fourth single crochet, and you see that I have turned. Now in each one of the next stitches, just inserting your hook into one of the 2 loops of each chain, I'm doing one single crochet in each one of the next chains. At the same time, you see that I'm hiding this exceeding yarn. I'm hiding it under my single crochet. Continue like that to the end of this row. I will show you how to finish this row perfectly. Okay, I have only one stitch left, you see, and then this is the first single crochet I did at the beginning of this round. So now into this last stitch I have to do 1 and 2 single crochet, and now slip stitch to join into the first single crochet I did at the beginning of this round, like that. Ready for the second round of this bag. Okay, now from here, chain 1 to start the new round, remove the stitch marker into the first stitch, enter again into this first stitch and do 2 single crochet, 1 and 2 into the same stitch, and now put the stitch marker into the first one of these 2 single crochet. This is the starting chain, this is the first single crochet. Put in it 1 stitch marker. Now insert your hook into the next stitch and do 1 single crochet, second single crochet into the same stitch. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 single crochet into the first 2 stitches. Now continue doing just 1 single crochet in each one of the next stitches. Till you get the end of this row, and stop just 1 stitch before the 4 single crochet you did in the turning area. I didn't say to you at previous round that it's better if you put a stitch marker into the first one of the 4 single crochet you did into the last chain, into the turning area. It is better to mark the first one of these 4 single crochet. And now continue working 1 single crochet in each one of the stitches and stop just before the stitch before this one with stitch marker. Okay? Okay, now I have 1, 2, 3 and 4 single crochet into the same chain of the first row. Do you remember? Now I have to work 2 single crochet in each one of these 4 stitches. Remove stitch marker and do 2 single crochet into the first 1 and 2 into the first stitch. Now another 2 single crochet into the second single crochet below. So 3 and 4 into the next single crochet, now 5 and 6 into the fourth one, 7 and 8. So now I have 8 single crochet to turn to the other side. And now keep working, doing now just 1 single crochet in each one of the stitches below. You have to go ahead like that and stop just 1 stitch before the last 2 single crochet. Okay? 1 and 2. Stop 1 stitch before these 2 last single crochet. Okay, now we have 1, 2 stitches left before finishing this round. Into both stitches you have to do 2 single crochet. Let's start 1 and 2 into the next one, 3 and 4. And now slip stitch to join into the first single crochet of this round like that. Okay? Ready for the next round. Next round is very easy because now I just have to do 1 single crochet in each one of the stitches below, and that's all. So chain 1 to start, enter again into this very first stitch and do 1 single crochet and put your stitch marker to mark the first stitch of this round. Now continue very easily doing just 1 single crochet in each one of the stitches below. You have to do just 1 single crochet in every stitch of previous round, including also stitches into the turning area. And you see that working like that, your bag starts to bend and is growing up. And now you see that I am around the turning area, but I'm keeping working, doing just 1 single crochet in each one of the stitches of this turning area. At the end of this round, of course, you will slip stitch to join into the first single crochet of this round, like that. And now continue doing another 2 rounds like this, doing just 1 single crochet in each one of the stitches below. Mark always, don't forget to mark your first single crochet and then 1 single crochet in each one of the stitches below. Totally 3 rounds like that. After that, the bottom of our bag is ready, and after that we can change stitch pattern. Okay, so I did another 3 rounds with single crochet, totally 5 rounds. 2 rounds for the bottom and additional 3 rounds for the edges of my bag. This is also the stage where you have to check if the lining fits perfectly to your bag, because you did only 5 rounds. If you are wrong, it's not so difficult to start again and adjust your work to the lining you are using, okay? So if your lining fits perfectly to your bag, you can go ahead and for the next round we have a different stitch pattern. Next round with new stitch pattern. Chain 1 to start, enter into the same very first stitch and do 1 single crochet. Yarn over, skip 1 stitch into the next one, 1 double crochet. Yarn over, go back to the stitch you have skipped, but insert your hook down there, here below, you see, under the normal stitch, here below, to the stitch of previous round, and do 1 double crochet like that. And now into the next stitch, repeat 1 single crochet, yarn over, skip 1 stitch into the next one, 1 double crochet, yarn over, go back to the skipped stitch but below into previous round and do 1 double crochet. Repeat into the next stitch, 1 single crochet, yarn over, skip 1 stitch, into the next one, 1 double crochet, yarn over, go back to the skipped stitch but insert your hook into previous round and do 1 double crochet. Repeat all the way around. Of course, for this stitch pattern you need a multiple of 3. At the end of this round, slip stitch to join into the first single crochet of this round like that. Next round we have to do simply 1 single crochet in each one of the next stitches. 1 chain to start, into the first stitch 1 single crochet, And now one single crochet in each one of the next stitches, just one single crochet. Next round is the same as the one we did right now. Chain 1 and turn, and now one single crochet in each one of the stitches of previous round. Next round, repeat again one single crochet in each one of the stitches below. So totally 3 rounds with single crochet, simply single crochet. Okay, now next round I have to repeat my fantasy stitch that I did at first round. Do you remember? It was one single crochet and then 2 crossed double crochet, and then 1, 2, 3 rounds of simply single crochet. I have to repeat 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 till I reach the needed length. Okay, as you see, I'm quite to my goal because I'm covering my lining. I think I need just 2 more rounds. So I worked with my Shabby Chic stitch till round number 30. Then from 31 to the end of my work, I just did a simple single crochet because you know we have the covering here with the button, so I don't think it's necessary to do the Shabby Chic stitch. You can do as you prefer, of course. To reach this length, I did totally 39 rounds. Okay, friends, I get the needed length. It's perfect, you see. So now I'm ready to create the flap. So I remove the lining, and now I have to put 2 stitch markers. This will be the back side, this the front, and of course I will create my flap only on the back side. So you have to place 2 stitch markers to define the area where I have to work now in order to create my flap. In order to create your flap, put 2 stitch markers on the first and the last stitch of the back side. I'm ready now for the next row and I can create my flap. However, as you can see, I have to start my flap from this stitch. So in order to reach this stitch, I will slip stitching in each one of the next stitch. 1, 2 and 3. Remove the stitch marker and slip stitch in the stitch from where you have to start. Now from here, chain 2, which takes the place of the first half double crochet, and in each one of the next stitches you have to do 1 half double crochet, like that. Continue working like that till you get the next stitch marker. When you get the next stitch marker, it means that here you have to do the last half double crochet for this row, and you are ready to start a new one. Ready for the next row. From the next row I will start decreasing, and I will do that at each new row, and I will do 1 single crochet decrease at the beginning of the row and 1 single crochet decreasing at the end of the row. I will do that for each of the next rows. I show you how. Chain 1 and turn. Enter into the same very first stitch and do 1 single crochet. Into the next one, 1 single crochet. Now into the next 2 stitches I will do 1 single crochet decrease. Insert your hook into the stitch, pick up the yarn, pull it through. I have 2 loops on my hook. Insert your hook again into the next stitch, pick up the yarn, pull it through. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pick up the yarn, pull it through the 3 loops. That's your single crochet decrease. Okay, just 1 decrease is done. Now 1 single crochet in each one of the next stitches till the end of this row. Stop just 4 stitches before the end. Four stitches before the end. Into the next 2 stitches I have to do the second single crochet decrease. So just 1, 2, finish together. Then 1 single crochet, again into the last stitch, 1 single crochet. Now I have to keep decreasing like that, doing 1 single crochet decrease at the beginning of the next row after the first 2 single crochet, and 1 single crochet decrease at the end of the same row just before the last 2 single crochet. Okay? And you see that decreasing once and twice for each row, your flap is becoming this way with this particular shape. That's the shape of my flap after 18 rows. Now it's time to create the buttonhole and then the final lining around the flap. Chain 1 and turn. Now I have totally 7 stitches and I have to create the buttonhole in the center, of course. So I will do 1 and 2 single crochet, chain 3, skip 1, 2, 3 stitches and finish this row with 1 and 2 single crochet. Now from here I'm ready to start the refining of my flap. I will start doing a single crochet in each row below, here across this edge, then all the way around, also here around this bag opening, then up to this edge, and I will finish here with 1 slip stitch into the first single crochet of this round. Let's start together. Chain 1, enter again into the last stitch you did and do 1 single crochet. Now do 1 single crochet in each stitch below corresponding to 1 row. You see, 1 single crochet in each row of single crochet below. I am quite to the end. When you meet this corner here, chain 1 into the first single crochet, 1 single crochet, into the second 1 single crochet. Now 3 single crochet into the chain 3 space. Now you have just 1, 2 single crochet, and now slip stitch to join into the first single crochet you did at the beginning of this round, like that. Cut the yarn. Your flap is ready. Now join a button. Now your pochette is ready. All we have to do now is to prepare the shoulder. This will be a crossbody bag, so now I'm ready to create the shoulder strap. I have these 2 instruments to attach these 2 rings. I took them from an old bag, and I will use them for my shoulder strap. Okay, now our bag is completed. We just have now to fix the internal fabric lining, and in order to do that we have to sew the internal lining to the bag, exactly like I'm doing now in this video. Okay, now our bag is completed. We just have now to fix the internal fabric lining, and in order to do that we have to sew the internal lining to the bag, exactly like I'm doing now in this video.